bonjour à tous et à toutes. On se retrouve pour l'épisode 3 sur The Cat Lady. On se retrouve là où on s'est arrêté, donc c'est-à-dire dans une sorte d'hôpital. Apparemment, on était infirmière. C'est ce qu'il nous avait dit. On a dit non à la sorcière là, qui voulait qu'on sacrifie des trucs, mais je pense que de toute façon, on va faire ce qu'elle nous demande, même si qu'on aurait dit oui ou non. Donc, on va bien voir. Et c'est reparti, nous reprenons là où nous sommes arrêtés. Alors, il nous avait demandé si vous vous rappelez de votre nom. On va lui dire Susan Ashworth, on va être honnête.
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too.
Ah, c'est
You're a
après
very
qu'on
lucky
soit
lady,
suscité,
Susan.
je pense. C'est une femme
You
très
might
chanceuse.
experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say?
What?
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Ok, on n'a rien dit.
Would you
mais
like me
ok.
to get you some
Je bois un peu
water?
d'eau.
Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Ok. Ouais. Ouais. En fait, on est revenu, on va dire, à la vie. Parce que notre bras, on est revenu après notre suicide. en
I'm
fait.
sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately.
Ok.
Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery.
Et ça n'a pas
One
changé
day I'll
aujourd'hui,
tell her
hein.
what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old.
Ok.
Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Et le docteur qui était en fer, on aurait dit le mec qui s'était pendu tout à l'heure. Enfin, dans l'épisode 2. Et ce jeu, oui, il y a beaucoup de dialogues. Hein. Il y a beaucoup de dialogues. Vous attendez pas non plus à de l'action. Je pense qu'après, au bout d'un moment, il y en aura moins. Mais là, c'est vrai que c'est le début du jeu, donc c'est normal qu'il y ait beaucoup de dialogues. Holy shit, man! Mais quoi? Oh là, ce jeu! Mais on n'a rien fait, on se fait cramer, quoi.
Bad dream?
Ah, un cauchemar. Ah oui, un très mauvais rêve.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
Et l'autre, j'ai pas parlé, et le docteur, il m'a parlé de mon bras alors que j'ai rien dit. Donc, c'est bizarre. Je vais lui dire que j'étais brûlée vive. On va être sincère, je pense, ce sera le mieux.
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames,
Ah bah,
and so
super.
did she.
Autant c'est elle le
I
parasite.
guess you
Non,
didn't
je pense
really
pas.
want to know that, did you? That's just me.
Ah
I'm
bah
a
oui.
big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
C'est sympa comme ambiance. Elle est bizarre cette infirmière, je trouve. Alors, que m'est-il
What
arrivé? Bon, je me doute, mais...
happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some
Ah voilà, c'est
pills
juste après nos
and I
suicides.
fell asleep in
Dans le
the chair.
fauteuil. Ok.
I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm. And then
On lui dit? Vous savez quoi? Je pense que c'est mieux de lui dire la vérité. Parce que de toute façon, pourquoi lui mentir? Parce qu'on avait dit à la vieille qu'on veut... De toute façon, on veut pas l'écouter. Mais elle nous a réveillé, la vieille. On est en vie parce que voilà. Elle veut qu'on fasse son truc. Même si on n'a pas voulu. Alors, c'est parti.
all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There
Oui.
was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow.
Elle se souvient de tout!
I heard something behind the trees.
J'ai entendu quelque
But
chose
I
derrière
didn't dare
les
to
arbres. Mais
Then I
je
found
viens
the
de voir.
house.
Je
The
suis
old
tombée sur une
woman
maison.
who lived there.
Je crois que c'est
I
la mort.
think she was death. Or maybe she was the devil.
C'est
I'm
le
not
diable. Je
sure.
suis sûre que c'est le diable, ouais.
She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so, here I am. Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It
Elle a l'air
felt
folle,
real,
cette infirmière!
but it was just
Ce
a
n'était qu'un
dream.
rêve.
Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What?
Qui
Who
m'a trouvé?
found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My
On
daughter?
n'a pas de fille, hein.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
Ah oui. Ok, c'est bizarre. C'est qui cette fille? Ok. Est-ce que ça serait le parasite? Ah, du coup, maintenant, on va se demander qui est le parasite dans l'histoire. Donc, depuis combien de temps suis-je ici? Quand me laisseront-ils rentrer chez moi? On va demander combien de
How
temps je
long
suis
have I
ici.
been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they
Okay.
managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here
Ah oui, bah oui, c'est vrai.
die. It's a
Bonne
suicide
ambiance.
watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Oh. Quand me laisseront-ils
When will
rentrer
they
chez
let
moi?
me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Mais ça m'étonnerait, hein. Si on est dans le service des suicides,
I shouldn't say that.
je n'aurais pas
You
dire
seem
ça,
like a
mais
nice
vous avez l'air
person.
gentil.
I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of
Ouais.
psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying?
Ok,
He'll
ouais.
ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Ok, on va... Parlez-moi de ce fameux docteur X.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is
X.
Xavier
Xavier
Zellman,
Zellman.
but
Ok,
everyone
tout le monde
just
l'appelle
calls
X.
him Dr.
Ok.
X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening.
I personally really like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you. But Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems.
Ok, j'espère que toi aussi tu veux pas te suicider du coup.
He actually offered me some free weekly
C'est des séances.
sessions. I think I might take
Oula.
it up on his offer.
Ah oui, vraiment, il lui
What are
rentre dans
they
la
saying
tête.
about him?
Que disent-ils de lui?
They say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care. As long as they're wearing
Bah
a
super.
skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now,
Bizarre.
why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I
Ok,
can't really
il a pas
say
l'air
a
si
bad
cool que
word
ça.
about him,
Ah
personally.
bon.
Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
Ok, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad
Oh là.
aftershave. Or maybe it's
Il a l'air
something
chelou ce mec. Bon, je vous l'ai dit, hein, il y aura beaucoup de dialogue au début. Je
Thanks
pense
for the
qu'après, il
warning.
y en aura moins.
I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Ok,
Sure.
on va se préparer.
But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Ok, on va lui demander, avez-vous vu ma fille
Did
pour
you
voir.
see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently, she came in the ambulance with you. But then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Elle s'est rappelé que c'était pas ma fille.
She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to
c'est elle.
give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
C'est bizarre qu'elle pose cette question. Enfin, je sais pas, ça te regarde pas. Parlez-moi davantage de
Tell me
vous.
something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are two other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick.
Ah, il y a un
The
épisode,
other
pardon.
one is a
Genre,
stripper.
la descriptive.
At least I
En tout cas,
think
c'est ce
so.
que je crois.
She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know.
Ah si,
dress
elle est
up as a sexy
infirmière.
nurse,
Mais alors
you know.
pourquoi?
Well,
Ok, ça doit être la traduction.
I did it just once.
Je ne l'ai fait
really.
qu'une fois.
He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either.
As soon as you open your mouth, you realise that nobody listens.
Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why.
Quel bâtard.
I don't care anymore.
Ok, bah je suis fatiguée,
I'm
laissez-moi
tired.
dormir.
Let me sleep now.
Fine.
Allez, dégage,
I'll
s'il te
see
plaît.
you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
Ah, bonne
You
question.
don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
Bah, t'as l'air bizarre un peu.
I don't know. Maybe not.
T'es un peu chelou, quoi.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, It's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up.
Oui, bon, c'est bon, laisse-moi dormir, wesh. What? Oh là là là.
We'll start with a
Commencer par
little
une petite
chat
conversation
about
sur
your
votre enfance.
child.
Donc c'est le fameux docteur
I
X.
want you to be as honest
Je veux que vous
as
soyez
possible.
honnête que possible.
It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Ok. Donc c'est le fameux docteur X en fait. Ok. Bon, elle est chelou aussi, hein, l'infirmière. Hein, je veux pas dire. Bien chelou. Alors. Ah, je peux attendre. Non, allez, je suis prête à parler.
This isn't all about whether you're
Fais ou non,
nuts
comme je viens de le
or
dire.
not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Bah, j'en sais rien. J'en sais rien, je connais pas sa vie. C'est bizarre. Je connais pas sa vie, donc... Qu'est-ce qu'on peut lui dire? Oui, mon père était génial. Pour moi, ce n'était pas mon père. J'ai grandi sans avoir de père. Qu'est-ce que... Je sais pas, en vrai. Bah, je dirais oui, mon père était génial. Parce qu'après, la dépression... même... Il faut savoir que même si tu es dans un foyer aimant et tout ça, tu peux quand même être dépressif. Donc, c'est une maladie. Donc, on va dire oui, mon père était génial.
I had a great dad. I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me,
Ok.
no matter what
J'espère
I
que c'est la bonne
did.
réponse.
He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child. Not perfect, but
Oui,
then
personne n'est
again,
parfait.
no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago.
Oh.
Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan.
Je déteste les psys.
Let's talk
Ah,
about your
putain.
mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Ah, je l'ai perdu quand j'étais petite. Bon, je veux dire, j'ai eu une mère merveilleuse. Allez, on va
I
être tout dans le
can't
merveilleux.
complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Her heart gave up. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer,
Oh putain.
it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though.
Oui, elle a pas non
He
plus
thought he was
une enfance heureuse.
But he
C'est
wasn't.
croyant baptême, mais c'était pas le cas. Putain, la pauvre.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's
Moi
enough
aussi.
about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Surtout un truc psychiatrique, c'est pas très joli souvent. Hein, donc, oreiller, examiner. Faut penser au nombre de gens qui sont morts dessus. Ah bah. Non, faut pas penser à ça. Hein. Je suis sûre qu'il a été lavé de nombreuses fois depuis, mais impossible de réprimer un frisson. Maintenant que j'y pense, j'ai moi-même failli mourir dessus. Même, j'étais morte un instant, non? Regarde en dessous. Il n'y a rien d'intéressant sur l'oreiller. Non, on va pas s'allonger. Alors, j'ai un bracelet. Examiner. Avec une étiquette. Il y a mon nom, ma date de naissance et le numéro de l'hôpital inscrit dessus. Ok. L'horloge. Examiner. Les aiguilles sont bloquées sur 10h08. C'est sans doute cassé ou peut-être qu'il faut juste de nouvelles piles. Examiner. C'est plein de gants en caoutchouc. 3 tailles différentes. Ok. Prendre des gants. Prendre beaucoup de gants. Hop, voilà. Moi j'ai pris plein de gants. Évier. Non! Je veux l'évier. On peut faire couler de l'eau, mais ça sert à quoi? Ça sert à rien. Oh, si! On va se faire des... Attendez, j'ai une idée. J'ai une idée. On va se faire une bombe avec les gants. Ah, les bombes à eau. Non, ça marche pas. Oh, je suis déçue. Ah, ils auraient pu, hein. Non, non, on va arrêter l'eau. Et de toute façon, je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là. Ça fait déjà 20 minutes, c'est déjà pas mal. Bon, c'est beaucoup de parlotte, c'est sûr. Mais après, je pense que là, du coup, là, on va bien avancer dans le prochain épisode, à mon avis. Mais c'est vraiment un jeu psychologique, sombre. Donc, assez spécial. Savoir qu'est-ce qui va se passer. Donc, on se retrouve pour le prochain épisode. Donc, l'épisode... du coup là on a tourné le 3, donc l'épisode 4. N'hésitez pas en commentaire à mettre vos théories, on verra bien. Ne spoilez pas ceux qui connaissent déjà. Et du coup on se retrouve pour un prochain épisode, l'épisode 3 du coup, non 4, on va y arriver. L'épisode 4, j'espère que ça vous a plu, n'hésitez pas à mettre un like, à vous abonner. Et du coup à la prochaine, c'était Fedith, bye bye.